Hello everyone, and we are back to our regular audio quality and back home for this video because I went to a Halloween thing day before. I'm back, so I thought I'd do a little vinyl haul video because I haven't done one in a while and I have got quite a few new records to show you guys that I'm really excited to talk about because I've been waiting like 3 weeks to do this video. So before we begin, our album of the day is Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails. Now, the reason this one's album of the day is because I went into HMV a few days ago and they were playing this album in its entirety while I was in there. And it got me remembering how great of a record it was, and I went back and listened to it, and it's an absolutely fantastic record. If you haven't listened to it yet, please check it out because it is an absolute classic album. I think anyone can enjoy 9 Inch Nails, they're a great band. Also, before I begin, I really just want to say thank you so much for the overwhelming support of my last video. It is my most viewed video in the last probably year and a half or so. I had no idea when I was making it that people were gonna pay that much attention to it, but here we are. It's at 30,000 views now, so thank you so much. If you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Neve. I talk about music on this channel. I can talk about any genre of music. I'm very open with my taste. I don't just listen to one genre. As much as my YouTube username might suggest, I do talk about things other than progressive rock these days, mainly metal and hard rock orientated, but I will talk about any music on my channel. I hope you guys enjoy this video. The first album I got, I actually bought alongside this t-shirt. You can probably guess what it is now. So, the album is Obscene by Meshuggah. Now, I have wanted to get this album on vinyl for so long, but every time I was looking on Discogs, it would be incredibly expensive and not really locally available, if that makes sense. I would have to order from outside the UK, which I don't have the money to pay for shipping and stuff. But what I did find was this album and this t-shirt on their own website for just under £50, which is really good because what I was seeing for this album, just the album on its own, was like double that. So this is a really interesting record because, number one, I love a gatefold, but it's also on a really cool coloured vinyl. So I'll show you that now. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? I remember seeing it on the website and I was like, I need that. That is so cool. And it's I think it's 15th anniversary edition. The t-shirt's got a cool back to it as well. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's a great top. And it's a great album altogether. This is such a brilliant album. I cannot stress it enough. I remember the first time I heard it, I was listening to it actually on a Walkman because I bought the CD and my phone had died, I think, and I was carrying a bunch of CDs home with me from London, and I put this on because I hadn't listened to it yet, and absolutely fantastic. So, Obscene by Meshuggah. There is a bit of a pattern throughout this video of the vinyl that I'm going to be talking about. Next one I got, I'm really not sure if I've talked about this vinyl in a video recently or not, but I got the And I Return to Nothingness EP from Lorna Shore, who are a very good band. And what's interesting about this record is that, or EP, is that there's only 3 tracks on it, but the vinyl copy actually has an etching on the back. I don't know if you can really see it because of the lighting, but if you have it in like the right, you can't really see it at all. I'll show a little clip of it as I'm talking about it. But this is a really great EP. It kind of shocked the metal community when it came out with To the Hellfire, which I think just kind of shook up the entire genre as a whole. It's such a over-the-top song, but I weirdly love it. I know a lot of people can't say the same, but I like that kind of thing, you know. I love when artists are pushing the boundaries of music and pushing the boundaries of a certain genre. That's what being progressive is. The next albums, I've got 4 to talk about here. All 4 of them are from 2 different bands, if that makes sense. So I've got 2 albums from one band, 2 albums from another. So I'll talk about this one. Sacrament by Lamb of God. I had to outsource this one. There were no copies of this in the UK at all, so I went to America to get this one. Well, I didn't go to America, but I went on Discogs and got an American copy. But this is such a fantastic record. It's hard hitting, great riffs, great production. And this is on coloured vinyl too. A nice red vinyl. I think this was a limited edition. I always keep the hype stickers because I don't like throwing them away unless they've completely been torn. Yeah, so only 1,000 copies of this one were made, and this is also an anniversary edition. It's 15th anniversary edition. Such a fantastic record, such a fantastic band. Got into them way too late though, because I only got into them fairly recently, and it makes me sad because I'm getting into bands too late. They tour, and I always miss out on them because I get into them too late. And the other Lamb of God record I got was Ashes of the Wake, which this is also an anniversary edition, I think. But this is not on colour vinyl, this is just on standard black. But this is also another fantastic record. Yeah, that's the album cover. I'm trying to take off these plastic sleeves a bit more often because a couple of people have commented whenever I do these vinyl related videos that they can't see the covers because of the glare from this. And to those people, I apologise. I'm trying to be better. And the last two albums, I've got a story for them. So I was on the HMV website, as I usually am, just seeing what deals I can get on vinyl. And I find out that HMV have a metal week, and that piques my interest. I'm like, okay, what albums have we got? Because I don't know what HMV considers metal, what they don't. I saw these albums and I was like, I have them already in my collection, but I need these, and I need them bad. Funny story, I sign up to the HMV page that gives me a reminder when they go up for sale. HMV decided to not do that, so I went on their website and they were completely sold out. I then woke up my courage. My social anxiety was at its highest to call up HMV and be like, hey, have you got any copies of these albums left? I really, really want to buy them. And they were like, yeah, we've got some. You just got to come into the store and pick them up. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I managed to get both of them. Very exciting. They are these two wonderful Gojira records. So they are on the most amazing coloured vinyl ever. And oh my, as soon as I went into the store to pick them up, I was like, I'm just playing them as soon as I get home, and they sound absolutely phenomenal. And so this one is on like a kind of copper and black, or like kind of orangey. You can't really see with the glare, but that's kind of what we're dealing with here. Kind of Halloween-y coloured, since we are in the spooky season at the moment. My favourite time of the year, to be honest. So both of these are on gatefold as well. So you got that's what the other one looks like. But I now have two copies of this album. I've got the coloured one, and now I've got the standard black one. But you can never have enough, especially if you love the album. You can never have enough copies of it. And the other one is The Way of All Flesh, which also a fantastic album. And I love the feelings of these albums. They're not like plasticky, they're like papery feeling, like matte finish kind of. Gatefold, very nice gatefold. And these sleeves are a little bit nicer than the other ones because they've got all the lyrics on them. The lyrics on the other one are just in the gatefold. But I think out of the colours of both of them, I prefer this one because I'm more of a fan of blue. So this is on a blue and black vinyl, which when I saw the pictures of it online, I was like, I need to have this. I mean, look at it. Isn't that just amazing? Oh, look, you can see the camera. Isn't they just stunning? If you want a proper view of them, I put up a picture of them on my Twitter account. What's quite funny is, as I was coming home from London when I bought these, on the Gojira Instagram, they were like, oh, the exact same albums, the same coloured copies, up for pre-order, not out until like early November, so I got them early. And these are HMV exclusives, so they are legitimate. So I kind of went home feeling a bit proud, feeling very chuffed in myself that I got these earlier than a lot of other people did. They did cost an arm and a leg, but they are so worth it for the the greatness that is these two albums. I did have a couple of other albums, but I left them at my flat, so well done me. I don't even have a record player over there, so well done me for leaving them there. So yeah, let me know what albums you guys have picked up this month or recently. I would love to see. If you're new to the channel, me and my family, we have our own Discog store where we sell secondhand records. They're all pretty much mint unless specified otherwise. A lot of them have just been like opened but never played. So if you are interested in anything progressive rock, psychedelic rock, stuff like that, then you will really have a field day on our record store. We have stuff that's new, we have stuff that's old, and I think anyone could find something in our store. So that is all linked in the description as usual, and so are my social medias. If you want to check those out, that'd be great. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.